Dispatch to all cars. There's been a sighting of a stolen car. Take up pursuit.
Foxtrot 1, we'll take it from here.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What can I do for you?
I've stopped you for a check. I would like to see your driving license and vehicle registration. Everything looks fine. I will check your vehicle and the boot. Please wait a moment. Thank you for your patience. Have you taken any drugs or other intoxicants?
Of course not! What do you think?
All right, I believe you. Do you agree to a breathalyzer test?
Of course, no problem.
You are just above the legal limit. I will make a note of that. You are not allowed to drive with more than 0.5 per mil. You will have to accompany us to the police station.
Do what you can't help doing.
Anything exciting been happening?
Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure. What's the problem?
You know, from colleague to colleague, you're good at your job. You're working your way up the career ladder and everyone gets along with you. But what about your private life? Does that come a bit short, or do you find time for that as well?
As long as the crooks who caused my accident are still roaming our streets, I will put everything else aside.
I understand. I would feel absolutely the same in your shoes.
And you? Is there a special somebody?
Well, yes, but I don't know. I just can't imagine how to combine it all. I want to get married and have kids someday, but if I take this path too early, my career may end right from that moment.
Don't say that. You're so full of energy. I'm sure you can do anything.
Nice of you to say so. That gives me at least a little bit of hope.
Dispatch to all cars. There are reports of obstacles on the road. They must be removed at once.
Foxtrot 1, we'll take it from here. You don't have to get your hands dirty. That's what the broom's for.
Dispatch to all cars. We need at least one car to help close one of the entrances. Who has time?
Foxtrot 1, we'll take it from here.
Dispatch to Foxtrot 1. Get a move on. Every second counts.
So what's going on? Why are you so pushy?
Your colleagues are involved in the pursuit. We've got to block off all the suspects' options.
We're on our way.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much has been happening, really.
Well, then, see you. Hey, our pinboard is filling up nicely.
So you can see that we're actually making progress at last.
So our new photo was helpful?
We've sent out a description. Okay, a number would have been nice, but I reckon the paintwork should be conspicuous enough.
This one, yes. But what about his mates? I mean, he'll not be racing on his own.
Don't worry, if we get one, we'll get them all. Believe me.
Calling all cars. There's been a rear-end collision. Who can take over? Foxtrot 3. We're on our way now. Calling all cars. A rear-end collision has been reported. The cause is unclear. Who can take over?
This is Foxtrot 6. We're on our way.
Shit, for goodness sake. No, thanks.
Whoa! See that?
I'm not blind. Foxtrot 1 to dispatch. There's a van in front of us with all kinds of stuff falling. Watch out! Out of it. We're following him.
Sorry, what? Well, get him off the road straight away. And watch your backs.
Whoa!
I give up.
Watch it! What's the matter?
Is it a box full of spices? I've had enough of this. The spice spreader is all yours.
Oh, no, sorry about that. I must have dropped the whole packet of pepper when I was braking, and then it ripped open.
So that's why you were driving so adventurously. That will probably result in a spicy fine.
Calling all cars. Who can take over a rear-end collision?
Foxtrot 1, we'll take it from here.
Calling Foxtrot 1. There's further information. 4 vehicles were involved in the accident.
Understood. Have you anything else for us?
No, that's it for the moment.
Understood.
Well, what do we have here? I'll take that as evidence. Well, what do we have here? I'll take that as evidence. Well, what do we have here? I'll take that as evidence. Hello. What happened here?
The other driver wasn't paying attention and then there was a bang.
Were you keeping the required distance to the vehicle in front of you?
The woman clung to my bumper so much the whole time that something had to happen at some point.
We'll look into it. Did you notice anything else? Was there a lot going on the road at the time of the accident?
There was a lot going on, and there was always somebody trying to squeeze in front of you because they so desperately wanted to take the next exit.
Maybe you had to brake suddenly at some time.
Of course I had to brake from time to time, otherwise I would have slammed into someone.
So you adapted to the traffic and were careful.
Yes, but unfortunately the driver behind me was tailgating so much that she was unable to brake in time.
We'll look into it. Did you see anything else? How fast were you going?
100 or 120? In any case, not too slow.
Is there anything else you noticed? It's good that you're wearing your safety vest. Other drivers will be able to see you better. Did you notice anything else?
Not really, no.
Thank you for your statement. I will get back to you if I have any further questions. Hello. What happened here?
The other driver wasn't paying attention and then there was a bang.
Were you driving at let's say, moderate speed?
I was driving at a constant 130, so there was really no reason why I was bumped into.
Can you think of anything else? Was there a lot going on the road at the time of the accident?
The traffic was pretty slow. There were far too many lorries on the road.
You drove at a constant speed all the time?
Naturally, I had to brake occasionally.
So you adapted to the traffic and were careful?
Yes, but unfortunately the driver behind me was tailgating so much that she was unable to brake in time.
We'll check that. Did you see anything else? This was lying on the ground near the accident. Does it belong to you?
No, never seen it before.
Try to focus. Everything can be important.
I am certain. Is that all?
I see. By wearing your safety vest on the road, you protect yourself and other road users. Is there anything else you noticed?
Not really, no.
Thank you for your statement. I will get back to you if I have any further questions. Hello. Can you please describe what happened from your point of view?
Talk to my lawyer if you need more help.
Would you prefer to be interviewed at the station?
Let's just get this over with.
We have been told that you were far too close to the other car.
You don't have anything against me at all.
We already have a statement that incriminates you. So now, tell us what really happened.
All right. The traffic was a pain. One could hardly get off the spot.
I understand that this has bothered you, but you still have to be considerate of other road users.
That is ridiculous. I did everything right.
We'll check that. Can you think of anything else? I found this at the scene of the accident. Is it yours?
No, never seen it before.
Just think about it for a moment.
Sorry, but I still don't have a better answer for you.
I believe you. How fast were you going?
A little faster. I have places to go, people to see.
When the highway is busy, you should drive carefully and with consideration for other road users.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Is that why you put your foot down? So you can leave the crawlers behind?
Listen, I'm really in a hurry. It wasn't my intention at all to crash into another car.
Can you think of anything else? I found this at the scene of the accident. Is it yours?
No. I don't make a habit of transporting stones.
I see. It's good that you're wearing your safety vest. Other drivers will be able to see you better. Did you notice anything else?
Nothing else as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you for your statement. I will get back to you if I have any further questions. Hello. What happened here?
Well, I was driving normally, and suddenly there was a bang.
How close was the other vehicle to you?
The idiot behind me was totally tailgating.
We'll look into it. Can you think of anything else? Were you driving at, let's say, moderate speed?
100 or 120? In any case, not too slow.
Can you think of anything else? By wearing your safety vest on the road, you protect yourself and other road users. Can you think of anything else? What was the traffic like at the time of the accident?
The traffic was pretty slow. There were far too many lorries on the road.
Maybe you had to brake suddenly at some time.
Naturally, I had to brake occasionally.
So you adapted to the traffic and were careful.
Yes, but unfortunately the driver behind me was tailgating so much that she was unable to brake in time.
We'll check that. Is there anything else you noticed?
Nothing else, as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you for your statement. I will get back to you if I have any further questions.
Have you got everything?
We can go.
What did you find out?
The driver behind was traveling very fast and allegedly tailgating.
Did she confirm that? Or did you find further evidence of this?
Afraid that's all I've got.
Well, all right then. I suppose the others will do it then.
So, what's going on?
Have you two given any thought lately to a refresher training course?
Not explicitly, but it won't do any harm. Any particular reason?
Well, the new recruits will be arriving soon, and every year I take this opportunity to remind all officers, that's all.
Sounds reasonable. What would you say is the most important course?
A lot of officers tend to neglect their small arms practice, since they don't have to use their weapons very often. So a refresher course can bring them back up to scratch. And believe it or not, quite a few colleagues neglect their driving skills, whereas it's absolutely essential that we stay at the top of our game.
I think I know who you're referring to.
Well, Stefan, considering that no one but you has complained to me, I would presume that my name is not on the list.
It's not a case of an official complaint.
There you go.
But I advise every driver to brush up on his driving skills, and that includes you.
All right. Next time we're not out on patrol, I'll nip down to the practice ground.
And don't forget the firing range. Even if you two do seem to use your weapons considerably more frequently than most.
Yes, sir.